Hello, happy Friday YouTube. I'm a day late, or well, I'm usually right in the range of my Transformers unboxing video for the week. It's usually somewhere at the end of the week, but with weather and stuff and kids being home from school and me being home from work because of inclement weather, things got a little messed up yesterday. But I did manage to work on the start of this video, the guts of this video yesterday, and I'm filming the rest of it today. And this character I'm very, very excited about. He is the last character I think I have to complete what I consider the core group of Autobots that came down on the Ark and crashed to Earth. There's still a couple little guys that were on that I still need to acquire and reveal, but this is the last of the kind of the main guys and one of my favorite of those original Autobots. And actually this video, I toyed with doing another character today instead of this one, because just yesterday I had my next character arrive in the mail, and I would rather have, in terms of order of liking these characters, I should have done the guy I got yesterday before this guy, but like I said, I'd already started work on this video, so I'm just going to continue on with him, and then I'll do the next guy next week. And I actually got a big character I purchased earlier in this week that's hasn't shipped out yet, but he should be arriving at some point, so that's another one I'll have to do. And another pre-order I had has just recently shipped. And then one guy I ordered, but never, I don't think it's coming. I'm gonna have to reorder him. So there's a few other guys coming eventually that will show up that may have fit into the order of characters at the end of my run here, in different capacities and different orders and stuff, but I'm just gonna have to take them as they come, as they arrive, and just mix them in how I see fit. So without further ado, let's just reveal today's character. He is awesome. He is the Autobot Trailbreaker. Trailbreaker took the form of I believe it was a Toyota 4Runner or Hilux or some sort of Toyota 4x4 truck, all black. And his main contributions to the Autobots, I guess you'd say, is he was more of a defensive tactical specialist, and he was really strong. Being a 4x4 truck and more bulky, he was better armored and stuff like that. So he was more slow and tough rather than fast and fragile like some of the other Autobot cars. He was kind of the opposite end of this. Now, I don't remember this from the cartoon exactly, but in some of the write-ups, it was like, because of Trailbreaker's slow speed and whatever, he lacked confidence in himself, but all his Autobot companions realize just how valuable he is with his mind and his toughness and stuff like that. And one of his biggest features is this thing above his head back here. It projects force fields. So a lot of times Trailbreaker would be like, if there was a big thing of fire encroaching on the Autobots, like he would put up his force field and keep the fire away from them, or any sort of situations like that, keep debris from falling on them. His toughness and his hologram, or his force field projector, saved the Autobots countless times over the course of the series, and he was a really valuable character, and like I said, one of my favorite of the original Autobots to come off the Ark. I never had his G1 toy, but let's have a look at it right now. Actually, here's his G1 toy. So you can see, it's a pretty cool toy. I always wanted it as a kid, but those original Autobot Transformers were just so sold out in the early going. If you didn't get them right away, you're like, good luck, right? So there's a lot of those originals that I never had that I always wanted. But if you'll notice, that G1 toy is the exact same mold, if you have a keen eye, as the Autobot Hoist. Hoist, I did a number of videos ago, probably in the last half dozen videos or so, around there. He is the green Autobot tow truck. So Hoist actually came along well after Trailbreaker, and Hasbro or Takara or whoever it is designed the toys just reused Trailbreaker's mold and did some adjustments to it to fit Hoist's character. So you'll see that. So I'm assuming when I get Aegis out of the package here, the transformation that I had to do for Hoist is going to be very similar for Trailbreaker. So hopefully it should be, you know, fairly easy. We'll see. But anyways, just so you get a sense of who and what Trailbreaker is and was, let's roll a couple video clips here.
Despite your stupidity, Starscream, our mission will succeed. First, we strike the Burma crystal mines, and then we'll locate the rocket fuel we need.
That's what we've been waiting to hear. Let's radio Prime.
Don't push me, Megatron. My desire for power is as great as yours.
Power flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough.
Time makes all things possible. I can wait.
Assemble the strike force. Strike force assembled. Scramble! To the crystal mines!
You know something? I like being a spy a lot better than working the oil rigs.
Look, Dad, no hands.
Big deal. I'm driving.
Uh-oh. I think we got company.
Can't you go any faster, Trailbreaker?
Sorry, this is it. I'm not built for speed.
We're gonna need a hand then.
Radio home base.
Spark plug to Autobots. We're being attacked by Decepticons. Send help.
And hurry!
I may not be fast, but I'm tough. It's Sunstreaker and Sideswipe.
Hey! That's a no-paint job! Man, that's hot.
I'm heading in for repairs. I'll settle you back. Thanks for your help, brothers.
What about my paint? Don't worry, nobody'll notice. Just make left turns.
Maybe I'm just spinning my flywheels, but those jets look sickeningly familiar.
They're Decepticons, Trailbreaker. I'd recognize their slimy contrails anywhere.
Hey, wait up for me!
Thundercracker, attention, transform!
No Earth-made steel is gonna be strong enough.
I'm in charge here, and if I say it's strong enough, it is.
Great working with you, Starscream.
What do you mean, working? Looks more like stealing to me, and I'm talking steel.
Out of my way, you Autobot lackey!
Took you so long, Trailbreaker. It's fighting time.
Correction, Autobot. As far as you're concerned, it's losing time. That's what I call bringing the house down.
We're too late, Trailbreaker. The Steel Stealers are long gone.
Ah, hexagonal nuts. We better roll back to headquarters and report.
So there you get a sense of what Trailbreaker looked like in the show, the sound of his voice, kind of his general kind of demeanor. The first clip, there's two clips spliced together there. The first clip was from, I think, if not the first episode of the series, the second one. It was very early on. And then the second one was just a handful of episodes later. I wanted to showcase him both in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. Too bad you couldn't get a look at his force field generator. There's lots of clips with him doing stuff like that, but I kind of felt that these were the two best just to quickly get across the essence of Trailbreaker. So I'm very excited to get this guy out of the box. So let's do it, see what he looks like, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, get him transformed nice and easy. Aegis, let's do it. Let's crack this X-Transbots seal of approval. And as you can see, yes, it is an X-Transbots toy. Same as last week for Cliff Jumper. He is in truck mode, that's perfect. That's what I always want. it looks like he's got lots of little doodads and accoutrements and whatnot. Of course, we'll always start with the instruction booklet and the character card. Some cool Trailbreaker artwork there. I always loved his black kind of color scheme. He always, like, there's nothing more mean than a black truck, right? So there he's got his surveillance thing. You'll see in the remember from the clip there, he had that for the surveillance. There's a log, it looks like. This must be actually like from that spy episode, I'm guessing. It looks like an empty Trailbreaker head. I'm not sure. His eyes must be permanently attached to the headpiece, and then you can just change this to change his mouth. So there's three of those, and then there's a whole new that Trailbreaker had the original G1 head. That's what he looked like for the toy. Side mirror, another side mirror. Whoa, we got more tree log things. That looks like ice, maybe? A couple of these little things. Not sure what they are exactly. Sure we'll find out. And then here we have, we have a little clear thing. Lots of stuff for him. I'm not sure what half of it is. And then some weapon and gadget attachments there. So he comes with a lot of stuff. I always like it when they have lots of accessories, even if you're never going to use them. It's just always cool to see kind of the shit they come with, right? And then look at this. What a beauty. Look at this truck. Just fantastic right there. Look at that. Weighty. Solid. Turbo 4-wheel drive Toyota. Nice rubber tires too. Love it! And there you have him, the breaker of trails. I love this guy. It's amazing. Everything about him. He's got a bit of metal in here. The red there's a bit of metal there, and I think in the middle here somewhere too. Maybe not. But he is fairly hefty. He is fairly tight. Nothing really doesn't hold together or is loose or anything like that. Tons of accessories, as you saw. And I was just thinking, like, last week I had Cliff Jumper, and he's just that little tiny guy. You know, remember how small he was when I pulled him out? I'm like, oh God, he seems so small. But his box wasn't that much smaller than Trailbreaker's box. And I'm like, oh my God, is Trailbreaker undersized? But I was like, no, I've already done a hoist. Like, I know how big he is. Trailbreaker should basically be the same. But his box is so much, not that much bigger than Cliff Jumper's. But it must have just him being in truck mode, because he expanded out into this giant robot. Everything about him, the coloring on the sides of the truck that were, you know, right on the G1 thing, his red knees, like the general basic color scheme, his head looks amazing. Like, everything about this robot is fantastic. So, like I was saying, I was really looking forward to this guy. He's one of my favorites of the original Autobot crew, and that's kind of why I was saving him more towards the end, as I'm kind of running out of characters. So I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy him. I'm gonna put put him in. I got the perfect place picked out on my shelf. He's actually going right beside Hoist, so you can kind of do the side-by-side comparison amongst all the other awesome OG Autobots. So next week, I'm going to do the guy that I got in the mail just yesterday. So he's a little off the board in a way. He's a little different from a lot of other robots. So that's all I'm going to give you for now. Based on all the ones I've done for now, there's only so many left that you can possibly pick from. So you might be able to figure it out if you try hard enough. But that's all I'm going to give you for now. So until next week, you'll just have to wait in super, super suspense.